Hello and welcome, I'm Tino, and today we are playing with the Romanov. It's the secret path of Poland, is the 5th king, actually a queen. Is the last daughter of the Romanov, the emperor, the Tsar of Russia. She was supposedly dead, but she is here, or at least a fake representation of her. We doesn't care, the loyalty, the nobles support her, so we are playing with her as queen. And we are trying to follow some rules, no deals with the Germans and no deals with the Soviets. Of course, the Soviets are very angry with us and are going to attack anytime. And in the previous video, we just invaded Hungary, Yugoslavia, and Romania. Bulgaria is survived. And now it's time to take some decisions because the Germans, the Italians, and the Russians are going to attack, and we have a very big frontier. So what we are going to do, we have several options. We can free, for example, Slovakia, that is here, but I'm going to free the whole of Yugoslavia, and we are going to start building factories onto them. So then we are going to annex the whole Yugoslavia with all the factories. But for some months we are going to be just building military factories in Yugoslavia, and later we are going to free Belarus, this section here, and Ukraine, this section here. So the only point of access from the Soviet side will be this huge river that is here, so it's quite easy to defend, and of course the port down here and the port in Königsberg and this new city that was renamed. It was Danzig before, and now is, I don't know how to pronounce that. So we are going to do that. Also, we are going to need to improve our air force. This is our actual building queues from the previous video. Check all the details in the other gameplay. And we are going to take out lots of factory from the tanks, and we are going to reinforce our air force a lot, because they are going to use logistical bombing all over the country, and despite we can win on the land battles, we are going to be destroyed. All the trains are going to be crashed, destroyed. So we need some protections. We are going to be building radars, and let's start. Now it's May 39. We keep building tons of buildings, military factories in Yugoslavia, and we are decreasing their autonomy. The first stage is going to decrease their autonomy 1 bit, and then we are going to annex it. But when we decrease the autonomy, we get a lot of their production, like 40% or something like that. So it has an intermediate stage where it will be independent, but it will be helping a lot in our war effort. We move the forces to the German border. The first war will be here. Another good point of releasing Yugoslavia is that the Italians are not going to be able to attack from here, since it's an independent country. And we are going to have a first battle with Germany, and we are going to destroy the Königsberg pocket really fast. And we are in June 39. We are closing to the first stage in decreasing the autonomy. Just a few points. You can check that here in this button. You see how many points we are away from the first stage of decreasing autonomy. And the war started. We produced lots of fighters. We are training them. I forgot to train them, but we are also building radars in the main strike areas. We are going to build radars here and also one here, because the Soviets are going to attack in this direction. And the production lines look like this. I have 5 in anti-air, 5 in artillery 39, 15 factories, or they are going to be 15 in fighters. We have the flamer tank, a reserve flamer now. And we have the Buffalo 2 model, and let me show you the templates because they are quite important. The Buffalo 2, we added the 39 cannon howitzer, so we are replacing the soft attack, and we added a heavy machine gun, and we have also a lot of breakthrough now, improved the engine and the transmission, and so it's a slow tank but very powerful, reliability super high, soft attack 43, and a lot of breakthrough, too much breakthrough. 51, it's okay. I could add more breakthrough, but 51 it's okay because the templates have lots of tanks, and we also have the flamer. I put the fuel tanks here, so I have more space in the tanks for the machine gun. Why? Because here they are not penalized. If I use machine guns here, they are penalized, and this reduces the reliability of the tank a lot. So I use a fixed turret, and this is perfect for a flamer. And the template itself that we are going to be using as spearhead is this one. Sorry, this one. We are using lots of tanks, regular infantry, and we are going to add anti-air right now, and we are going to increase the combat width up to 42. I also forgot to transform my main commander into field marshal, so we get the extra attack bonus, but in 100 days he will be updated. And this is our first attack, and as you can see, with that breakthrough and soft attack we are going to pierce the Sherman units very fast. The infantry gives bonus in forest like cavalry, or at least they don't have problems like the trucks. And as soon as we take the supply depot here, all the Königsberg area is lost. And in the front line I'm using a special template that is designed to hold the line forever. I have only a few of these, and let me show you the template. They just use the very same tank, the Buffalo, that has some armor at least, and one artillery. I'm going to start adding artillery as I get it, and anti-air as I get it. So far this is a template, and we are going to increment this template in the future. So we're reducing the whole Königsberg pocket to this one. You can use your units that you want to gain experience to finish them all, the Glory Hounds. And I released here Ukraine, this one, and also Ukraine contains this small section, this province, and sorry, this is Belarus, and this one here and here is Ukraine. So the Soviets are in the border here. I have regular infantry so far, but I'm going to replace each one of these with an elite unit, and I'm going to send one unit here and one to Königsberg. As I mentioned, you have to be very careful with your trains, so you should click in the battle here, and you will see the Danes, and here you will find our trains lost. And I'm going to mark this because I need to pay close attention. This number should be close to 0 all the time, and you should be checking all the provinces, at least 100 provinces in windows that the enemy is bombing. Also always use a radar. Radar increases detection chance, and also interception is very important for that. And we got Eastern Germany. I'm not in a hurry because if I go too fast here I will have problem with my trains, so I'm going to be going very, very slow. And we are going to capture Oberschlesien because they have nice tons of resources of iron, and I need those resources. So our first objective is this city, and we are going to test the attack, as always in this case, and we are going to be hitting 400. It's enough, and we take the city, and we are going to do a small pocket here. Now we are going to for the second supply depot. We are going to grab the strategic supply depots, so they have their own supply depots very far away, and that will weaken the frontline units. We are going, and here is the second one, and we keep advancing. We are going to trap more Sherman units here. And I have not included marines yet because I don't have the technology, but since they are infantry, they can fight across the rivers much better than trucks. Take a look, 300, that is enough for destroying the units behind a river without many issues. We decreased the autonomy of Yugoslavia. Now we have more factories because thanks to them we have 103 factories. Some of them are from Yugoslavia, and the next step is going to be full annexation. In the meanwhile, we are attacking Vienna. It's very close here, and they have two nice supply depots, nice industrial area. So we are attacking here, and as you can see they are piercing really easy, 400 points during the night and maybe more during the day, and they are going easy. And now we are also going to get this one down here and make a little pocket. And we made another pocket in the Vienna East Austria area. And as always, you check the air. The air here looks red, but it's good. It's red because you are going to be only using interception missions. And as you check the numbers, we have not lost trains, lost anything, and they lost some support. Close support bombers. Here only 10, but we are okay. We are just defending. I'm not interested in obtaining air superiority. I'm just defending for now, and we keep building radars. And after destroying the Vienna pocket, we are now advancing in Czechoslovakia. It's not the best place to advance because it's full of forts, but since the unit is so strong, you can flank and do some movements. And we are encircling some units in the force, and I keep all the time advancing, advancing. Therefore the enemy is moving units from all the area and is not even able to counterattack. As you can see, they have very few units in the front line since they are all the time removing and relocating units. And the Soviets have units all across the land, but since Belarus and Ukraine are kind of independent, they are not they can't attack there, and their attacks here are kind of futile. Let me check the results, the numbers. They have very low breakthrough, so they are receiving massive damage. They are vaporized instantly. Here is another attempt, and they are really white. And also the only attacks that I got sometimes are Shermans trying to escape from the pockets, but it's kind of pointless. Here is one attack, and since they are out of supplies, they have very little breakthrough and attack, so it helps me if they try to escape. Also take a look at stability. We have 100%. That's because we use improved worker conditions from day one, but we also have here that is a great leader for stability purpose after a while. And we have also a lot of war support. Things are going okay. I check all the time my medium tank stockpile, and when I find that I have more than 50, I change one of my critical templates. For example, I need more power here, so I'm going to change this template to the stronghold template, that is this one, and the 50 tanks are going to be there, transported there, with the pieces, artillery pieces, that are going to make the unit super strong. And by the way, I'm going for Berlin right now. It's kind of up here, so we have our tanks and they are moving there. And we have captured Berlin, but the enemy is mounting a counter-attack. We are okay so far, and they are also attacking Belgium, so if we do not help France, they are going to enter from the north, and we are going to lose a very important ally, so we must save France, Netherlands and Belgium. We still have the pockets here, so we have plenty of units to use if we kill this pocket, but they are entrenched on forest, on forts, level 7 fort, so it's kind of problematic, but they are already weakened. And our units here, the armor is out of fuel, so we are going to bring them back and destroy these pockets. The supply depot is there, but it's still not working, so my tanks are moving very slow. So I bring back my tanks, and they are now hitting a level 7 fort, but since they are being flanked, they are heavily penalized, and my tanks are hitting quite hard, 200. I just deployed, strategically redeployed, so we have almost zero organization, but doesn't matter much. And we are going to destroying this pocket while our supply depot here starts working, also the one in Berlin, and we are going to trap a big chunk of Sherman units here. But Sherman are advancing nicely. They defeated Holland, so they are now for Belgium. We must hurry up. And I noticed that this was never repaired. The problem was that there was no real connection to the capital, so I'm building this line here, railway. Very huge mistake from my side. So these units are starving here because of my fault. So I'm going to hurry that construction. So stupid, it's up here now. Destroy the pocket, now free about 10 units, and the railway is connected, so I have full supplies in Berlin area, and we are going to go do a drive to the sea, and we are going to encircle lots of Sherman units, and from there we are going to do I'm going to go as fast as possible to help our allies in the west. Now we are moving from Berlin to the coast, and take a look at this. I'm hitting the nearby units to weaken the front before doing advance, and they are hitting with 1200 despite they are fighting in the forest, and that is why, because they are using infantry. And we have not only reached the sea, but also we reached Cole, and we are connecting with Danzig, so they are trapped here, many Sherman units, and seems the advance over Belgium has stalled, so things looks very nice, and we now have tons of production. We really don't know what to do with so many factories. We have more than we need. We have 2 production lines for full fighters, so we are fine with that, and with slow tanks we can conquer whatever we want, slow but steadily. And this is what our production looks like. And 6 divisions have landed near Constanta port. I'm being attacked from all sides, so I need to send some troops there. I think I'm going to send the tanks right away to destroy them, because I'm going to lose this port very soon. I'm going to retreat before I get trapped and I lose the unit. And I completely forgot to mobilize our economy, despite I'm sitting on ton of political power. Stupid me. And the cavalry are arriving in Romania. They are going to take the port very soon, and they are going to destroy these units. And the border here is super safe. They are doing proving attacks with little to no results. And Germany is more concerned that they are losing half of the country than keep advancing in Belgium. So situation is controlled, and the pocket is big, already there, still there, but the border is more than secure, and we have air supremacy all over the line now. We can focus on start building some kind of bombers. Just design a small new fighter, level 40. It's going to be super strong. It has cannons, last model of everything, and heavy machine guns. It's more than I need, but if I'm going to invade England, I will do naval bombers, but since we are going to defeat Germany and the Soviet Union with fighters, we are okay. We destroy the Soviets in the beach, and now we are going to go back to Germany and push over toward France. And we are 175 points away from annexing Yugoslavia. And we are going the right line doctrine. It's the best for interdiction, this one on the right side. And we terminated the pocket here. The borders are super safe. The river protects us. And now we have tons of units to launch into France, and we are going to go in this area that is plain and forest. Super easy for infantry, so let's go. Now armor is performing better. They are still regular, so they lack experience, but even crossing a river they are hitting with 1200, so super okay. and the fuel tanks from the flamers helped a lot. We arrived to the port and we kept all the fuel we didn't even need. And we are close to conquer the new capital. We captured Vienna, Berlin, and now we are going for this one. Germany moved the capital again to Salzburg, and we are about to connect with Belgium. And finally we can annex Yugoslavia, and we will have many more factories, advancing and doing more pockets. But while we free Yugoslavia, of course the enemy in Albania attack, and we are redeploying units to contain the situation. The French units are helping. Okay, I'm a bit tired, about to connect with France. We already connected with Holland, with Low Countries, but since I do manual control of everything, I kind of exhausted, and will continue next time. Thanks for being here and have a great day.